You know, Secret Service and local law enforcement have been preparing for Vice President Kamala Harris's visit since yesterday and will do so over the next couple of days to prepare the administration building behind us for the Vice President to come and speak in a theater inside there. And I know some are wondering, well, how was Central chosen as the site for her to speak? Well, the answer you get depends on which side of the political aisle you're speaking to. 5th District incumbent Congresswoman Jahana Hayes, a Democrat, says the vice president is visiting her just 5 weeks before Election Day, not as a campaign stop.
We can talk about the economy. The economy is cyclical, and we're recovering from a pandemic, and I think people understand that. What we have to drive home is that the evisceration of women's rights is not something that comes back quickly.
Her challenger, former Republican State Senator George Logan, says bringing in the vice president is absolutely about trying to secure her re-election. And he contends the public cares far more about other issues.
If you take a look at some of the numbers that just came out as far as Connecticut's economy has shrank in the second quarter as measured by gross domestic product, right? 4.7%. Personal income growth for Connecticut is dead last in the nation.
Today, the National Republican Congressional Committee called Hayes desperate by bringing in the vice president, and NRCC says Hayes is always out of touch.
I'm not surprised that the NRCC would put out a statement like that because they're trying to distract attention from the fact that once the women's reproductive freedoms are gone, they're gone.
And Logan made a point to say that campaign ads suggesting he's not pro-choice are false.
I have always supported a woman's right to choose as long as it's safe, legal, and rare. I am adamantly opposed to late-term abortions, with my opponent is in favor of no restrictions on abortion up to the moment of birth.
My challenger just had a press conference committing himself to the national agenda, Kevin McCarthy's commitment to America, which would put us on the path to a national ban on abortion.
If you have any questions about where George Logan actually stands, you can ask him in person. He says he's hosting a public forum this week. This is not going to be a public forum, but some members of the public and the student body here at Central will be permitted to attend the roundtable discussion. Still no timing yet, but it's happening Wednesday. We're live in New Britain. Tony Terzi, Fox 61 News.